OpenAI just released ChatGPT-5 and it's so good at coding. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can use it inside Cursor. If you want to learn a little bit more about Cursor, watch my other video. And if you know what is Cursor, let's dive in. Simply open Cursor and then you will see this model window left-hand side. It is a banner that introduced ChatGPT-5. Simply click on the button Try ChatGPT-5 and it will be available in your chat window right-hand side. If you don't see this button and this model window, don't worry, just go to the chat, then click on Word Author. It is on by default, but we need to turn it off. And then we can select GPT-5 model. Okay, once you selected the model, you have to option use the chat as AI assistant that could navigate you through the code base and help you with the things. For instance, it can suggest what file you should edit and what edit you should add. Or you can use it as an agent. If you will be using agent, then agent will do everything for you. So you don't have to copy and paste your code, open different files, run the commands. Agent will do the job. In order to turn on agent, simply click at this button and select the agent from the dropdown. And then you can start run your first prompt. I'm going to improve the application that I did with Gemini CLI. This is the way how it looks like. So let's go back to the cursor, open my folder with the application. Then I'm going to write my prompt, what I'm actually want to do. The prompt here is actually really important. The more descriptive you will be, the better result you will get. So try to provide as much detail as possible. By doing this, you won't need to have multiple iterations to improve your application. Once you finish your prompt, simply click Enter or this button in right-hand corner. And don't forget select agent, otherwise you have to do all the change by yourself. If you forgot, don't worry, simply stop and select agent from the drop-down, go back to your prompt, go upstairs, simply click on the prompt, and then rerun prompt. And in this instance, you don't have to do anything by yourself, agent will do the work for you. Okay, the agent starts work. Depends on the complexity of the tasks. It could take up to 30 minutes or maybe even more. So the more files in your projects, the more complex your task, the longer it takes to build it. But the important things you can follow along the way. And if you see something going wrong, stop the agent, adjust the prompt, and start it again. So simple and straightforward. Okay, let me speed up video a little bit. I don't want to waste your time. Time to time, the agent will ask you permission to run certain command or ask you to run this command by yourself. You can allow it to run everything without asking you, but I would recommend to run it yourself just in case something going wrong. Time to time, certain commands will throw the error, but don't worry, the agent can handle it without needing of copying and paste the error into the chat window. Agent sees everything, so just let it fix the issues and continue its work. And after about 15 minutes, the agent finished the work. And at the end, it provides the summary. And we also can see how many tokens left. So I believe these tokens represent in context window. So it's more than enough for do the first test. Okay, I've already started the server. Let's see my application. Inside the chat, AI provides you instruction how you can access the application. Simply follow the instructions and then you will see your application. Okay, just to remind you, this is the way how it looks before. And let's refresh the page. And this is how it looks now. Now we have login. So we have authentication as I asked. Let's create the login and password and try to log into our to-do application. Okay, seems everything is working. Okay, this is my to-do. It's not super different from the previous one. It has all the functionality that I requested, but I think the application could be much better. So let's go back to chat, and this time I will ask the agent to work on the UI because current UI looks terrible. Okay, let's go back to the prompt. And this time I say to the agent that the application looks not good. Please improve everything and add styling, make sure it's responsive and add additional functionality. Okay, and let's see the result. So probably it will take around 5 or 10 minutes. I'll speed up the video again. Okay, and since everything is ready, let's check it out. Let's refresh the screen and here we go. Now it looks much better. As you can see, with just 2 prompts, I can get this kind of application. If I have to program everything by myself, I think it will take for me about a day or two. But with agent, it's so fast. I actually don't like this functionality. I don't want this pop-up appears when I add subtask. I could ask the agent to work on it. Again, go back to the chat, explain what you want to fix or what you want to add, and let's agent do the job. As I mentioned earlier, it depends on the complexity of your task. It could take 5, 10, or even more minutes. So this is my last improvement. Let's see what I'll get. This time I asked to add dark and light theme. I also write off that pop-up from the browser. I want to change it to the web component instead. And let's see what I get. The agent is finished its work. It takes again about 5 or 10 minutes. And let's see for the result. Let's refresh the page. And here we go. Now to adding subtask, I need to use the web component, not the pop-up from the browser. As you can see, this is my simple to-do application that working pretty fine. I have some statistic here, how many active tasks, how many subtasks, how many tasks completed. I can create users. So all the tasks saved in the database. It is a really working application. Of course, we can improve it further. And all we need just use simple English language. And as you could see from my example, in about 30 minutes, I've got this application. This is just one of the use case how you can use the ChatGPT-5. Another use case that I found useful is that you can ask ChatGPT-5 to explain the code base. I think this kind of things is really important, especially when you work on the new code base on a huge project and you want to understand what actually inside, how things works. And ChatGPT-5 is really good about it. As you could see, I asked GPT-5 explain me my code base, and after about 40 seconds, I've got really descriptive reply about the code base. It explains everything, start from framework, what I'm using for the front end, what I'm using for the back end. It's provide the information about databases, show different endpoints, and also show how to start this application. So I think it's really cool because you can start working with the new code base in matter of time. I believe in that utilizing this functionality of GPT-5, you can improve your productivity and you can work much faster. So please give it a shot, share with me your feedback and comments below. I'm really interested in what do you think about GPT-5. As I mentioned earlier, it's free and it's easy to try. So if you like this video, please click like, subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in my next videos. Bye.